The 3 a.m. train. Inspired by Psalm chapter 121 verse 4, Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The red line rattled through Chicago's north side in the early hours of the morning. At 3 a.m., the cars were mostly empty, except for a handful of strangers scattered across the seats. The fluorescent lights buzzed faintly, and the city outside felt asleep, swallowed by the darkness. Naomi sat slouched in her seat, her backpack clutched tight against her chest. She was 20, a college student juggling 2 jobs, trying to keep up with tuition and rent. Exhaustion weighed heavy on her shoulders, and beneath it, a deeper weariness pressed in, the kind that whispered, "You're alone. No one sees you. Not even God." Her phone battery had died hours ago, and in the quiet hum of the train she found herself staring at her reflection in the window, fighting tears. She thought of Psalm chapter 13 verse 1, "How long wilt thou forget me, O Lord? Forever. How long wilt thou hide thy face from me?" She wondered if David's cry was her own. At the other end of the car sat a man with a guitar case. His clothes were worn, his beard scruffy. For a while, he seemed content to keep to himself. Then, softly at first, he began strumming a tune. Naomi frowned, but something about the melody caught her attention. It wasn't loud, and it wasn't polished, it was simple, almost like a lullaby. Then he sang. Just a few words. He never sleeps, he never slumbers. The Lord watches over you. Naomi's heart skipped. She knew those words. They echoed Psalm chapter 121 verse 4, the verse she had memorized as a child but had forgotten in her storm of worries. She lifted her eyes from the floor, and the man glanced her way. He didn't preach. He didn't push. He just smiled faintly and kept singing as the train clattered on. Something inside Naomi shifted. She didn't suddenly feel less tired, and her problems weren't solved. But she felt seen. Not by the man with the guitar, not even by the handful of strangers on the train, but by God Himself, the one who neither sleeps nor slumbers, even at 3 a.m. on an empty train car. When her stop came, Naomi stood, whispered, "Thank you," to the man, and stepped onto the platform. The cold night air brushed her face, but her spirit was warmed with a reminder, she was never truly alone. And as the train pulled away, its lights vanishing into the tunnel, Naomi prayed for the first time in weeks, "Lord, if you see me even here, I can keep going tomorrow."